What's up, Cycle fam? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but guys, these last couple months have been so rough. So rough. But I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible. Right now I'm in Athens, Georgia. We're doing a team ride and we're doing about 62 miles, 2,000 feet, 2,200 feet of elevation. Nice little ride with the crew. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with that, but I'm gonna just catch you up real quick before we start that. Yeah, it's been a journey. So I don't know if you guys remember from previous videos of the plans of content I wanted to bring you guys, and that was Speed Week, and Speed Week was kind of like A-list for me. I really wanted to do well. Missed the most racing you could possibly do in such a short time period as far as where we are locally in Atlanta. It's about, I could be wrong and I'm gonna put the right information on screen, but I think it's like 6 crits in 9 days. And it started out really rough, man. Pollen season came around, and this is the first time I've ever experienced being allergic to pollen. Something was different in the air this year, and my body was definitely feeling it. Fitness felt completely trash. Legs were not there. Heart rate was really elevated. Everything we've been doing with training with my coach, it just felt like my body wasn't responding well. And races kind of started around this time. We had the rock and roll crit, very fun crit. I crashed out. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post that. I think I took it down though, because it just created a lot of controversy with crit drama, blah, 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 blah. Did take it down, and this was just the start of the downhill, really. It spiraled. So of course, after wrecking and rock and roll, my nerves were just a little bit under me. And of course, the 4-corner crit, all right turns. Every cyclist knows, or anyone that knows, or if you don't know, sometimes you're better turning left, sometimes you're better turning right. And I'm not as comfortable as railing my bike going right versus left. My confidence was already kind of shot after losing my bearings in my last race. And it's crazy because I felt absolutely amazing. I felt like I would have performed very well, and I thought that was the start of a good upturn. But at this twilight, I'd say about the 4th lap, someone in the part of the front group, I was like middle back a little bit, kind of just getting myself together and getting myself back used to being comfortable. And someone crashed in the front of the group, took the group out one by one. It was like a train wreck. And when I came around the corner, it was too late. I just looked, I saw bodies on the ground, people going down. I didn't know where to go. And the first thing I saw was just the metal guardrail coming from my face. And I have never been so traumatized, ever. It was scary, man. It was scary. I just remember hitting my face on that guardrail. I hit the ground, and when I was looking at the floor, all I could see was just blood pouring from my face. And when you bleed from your face bleeds a lot. So of course there was a little bit more drama in how much blood was hitting the ground. But one of my teammates rushed over, who was spectating. He races Masters, and he said, "Don, you good? You good?" And I was like, Jet, please tell me how bad it is. How bad is it? Like, how bad is my face? And he says, "Not that bad, man." And you know how when people say, just to keep you calm, like, it's not that bad, man, I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, let me see your phone. Let me see the camera. Let me just see how bad it is. So as you guys can see, I got a scar right here on my nose. And then there was a gash that came across this way. So like when the metal rail hit my face, this part of my upper, I guess, lip, I don't even know what you would call this section of your face, but right by my nose, it was flipped. So I had to go get stitches. It was like eight or 9 stitches. That wasn't fun. Went to urgent care. They did a great job with the stitches. Honestly, obviously, as you can see, the scar is like really healing up well, and that was painful. Honestly, the lidocaine shot was worse than the actual stitch. I told them, don't even give me any more shots. Just get these stitches done so I could get out of here. We took care of that, but I have not been the same since then. Long story short, I have not been the same since then when it came to being comfortable on my bike, being comfortable around people, when it came down to racing. I was struggling, guys. Like, it was bad. Mentally, it was bad. Physically, I was fine. Physically, I could ride. And it's crazy because physically, everything was back to normal. My body was back to performing all of the 9 yards, but I was not comfortable racing. I got to be honest with you guys. I was ready to quit the whole thing. Cycling, racing bikes, creating content for you guys. And that's the reason why I had to step away, and that's the reason why I've been gone for so long. I went underground for a little bit to kind of just do mental work on myself and get myself back together. And now I feel like I'm riding way better than I've ever ridden. I feel fitness-wise way better than I've ever felt fit. I'm back, guys, and I'm bringing you guys along on this team ride. I appreciate y'all listening to this quick catch-up, or not really quick. I try to make it as fast as a summary as I can, but I had people in my corner that kind of helped me out. I got to give a shout-out to Dizza. I got to give a shout-out to my wife. I got to give a shout-out to my coach, Ty Magner. It has been an absolute journey, and I've never loved cycling any more now than I ever have. And the passion, I feel like it's just like went even more through the roof. And sometimes you just got to go through these things. You know, a journey's not a journey without trials. So anyway, let's get to riding. I appreciate y'all listening to this part of the long story. If y'all skip through this, I totally understand. But if y'all watch it, I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Oh my goodness.
What'd you ride?
If y'all need a Cannondale plug, this your dog right here, man, Jet. Look at this thing, man. Woo. Let's see, we got Ice, we got E. It's going live today, guys. It's going live.
Combination of arrow.
Trying to keep it right side up. You know, today is a metric route, like 61.
All right, we got a fellow System 6. Yeah.
Actually, my trainer bike.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the racing bike?
It's a Super 6.
Oh, Super 6.
Hard.
Gotcha.
Right there.
Dang.
I've been riding this until I get to the place.
Got it. All right, y'all. So we had a debacle trying to find the trail. Well, we finally found it. It's a little wonky coming out of Athens. Perfect day to ride. I see why my coach keeps trying to get me to come out to Athens, man. These roads are priceless. Really smooth, a lot of rollers. Very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, look at this, man. You cannot argue with that. way to snag some pizza. All that hard work, we got to put it back. But rolling through Athens, there's always something going on. We got to eat. Man, there's a lot going on.